Hello everybody. This was not supposed to be the start of the recording. But, well, I believe that my mic may have not been picking up audio that whole time. It's confusing to me. Wow. I guess so. Okay, not a big loss because the whole stream has been bad. It's been me roofing and talking about how I cannot think of anything interesting to talk about, and then therefore just kind of rambling about various things. You know, I guess if I want to be lazy, I could just go back over the same things again. I guess that would be new to people. Yeah, but that would be torture to me. And also, it wasn't very good the first time. Maybe that can be like a rough draft, you know? Yeah, but welcome to another episode, and I guess welcome to a part of the stream people can actually hear at a hopefully reasonable volume. Actually, I need to make myself quieter more. Yeah, that looks maybe good. I don't know, something like that is probably fine. No, more like that maybe. Maybe I need to turn the game noises down a little bit too. Is yellow's bad, right? Yeah. You're getting hit yellow sometimes by the music, which is not what we want. That looks better, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Well, one time I was told that you couldn't really hear the game audio was a lot louder than I was, which I don't know. You know, this is a mess. I hadn't streamed for a bit, you know, and I just went back home for a bit, and I guess in unplugging and plugging back in my mic, my OBS decided that it didn't want to use my mic anymore. So I was just recording straight game, straight roofing content. No dialogue, no talking, nothing interesting. Just roofing. Only roofing. God damn. That's... What the fuck, man? Okay, I'm just at a loss with this one. This one's... Damn, man. Jesus, man. Hey, someone in chat has said, hey, was that was at 17:01. That was when I started the first stream, I think. Or is it? Wait. When is 17? That's 5? Yeah, so it was 50 minutes ago. Yeah, I've been streaming for like a good 45 minutes with just no audio. What a... Damn. Man. Damn. I'm so good at this. There's actually no reason that I'm not successful. There's actually, I should be the most viewed streamer in the whole world. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I need to move on. But holy fuck, guys. Holy fuck. Y'all know anything about this? Y'all know anything about this? Cause I sure This hell seemed not to. Fuck, I was roofing. All right, time for some roofing, fellas. Some parkour. Oh, you like parkour, don't you? Jingle, jingle, jingle. Jingling my fucking keys at the fucking audience I don't have. You can't be getting like this, because then when you do get an audience and like a more billion people see this, then they're gonna be like, ha ha ha, look, you were wrong. Was I going back from a deep slate? I think I was, or was I? We're roofing, guys. We're doing some roof gaming, my friends. Some roof gaming. Jesus Christ. I'm at a loss for this. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, I think let me show off some stuff I did. I think off stream. Probably off. I don't know. Maybe some of this is shit I did on stream, but I forgot I did on stream. But look, axolotl pond. Look at this. Look at this beautiful axolotl pond. Hooray! Hello, hello, friends. Hello, friends. I made the mud factory work now off screen because it was a lot of random redstone debugging that was nauseating to participate in. I'm sure would be much worse to watch. Thinking of, I might call this one here. This one. This might be. God, I was supposed to go get more deep slate. This might have been a sign. You know, I think forgetting to have my mic connect up to OBS, that might have been a sign that I was not doing what I should be on this earth. It was maybe a sign from God that things were not right. Oh, here's something I can actually maybe talk about here. Read the book Cat's Cradle recently. I've been reading. I read one book. I can't say I've been reading it. It wasn't even a very long book. It's quite good though. It's quite good. I'm becoming a Vonnegut enjoyer. Is there like a there should be a word for that. There probably is a Vonnegut fandom name, but that also I kind of hate that I said there needs to be, because that feels. The man was in World War II. I sort of being in a fandom for it's. In a way, fandom feels like it should only apply to certain types of work, which Vonnegut feels like it should be outside, but it kind of, one, isn't, because it is a, it's classic science fiction, one of the things which there has longest been fandom for, frankly. I mean, like, yeah. Like, that science fiction enjoyers like that essentially invented fandom a little bit. That was mostly, I feel like, I don't know the history that well, but I feel like Star Trek was like the first big one with like a bunch of fan fiction and shit. But I think that the same thing probably spread to like books. I'd think probably right. I'd be shocked if it didn't. Well, I mean, it has now, so it did at some point. And I don't see any reason why that wouldn't have happened back then. So, I think that creeper just despawned in front of my eyes. Which I guess I'm I'm happy about. I'm glad he's gone. Yeah, you can say fandom for like old sci-fi. There's definitely like a Dune fandom, like that totally exists and existed pre movie. I would say it's not because there is the Denis Villeneuve movie did definitely affect that a lot, but I don't think that's not the whole fandom. There's a lot of people that are just book people. Yeah, so I guess saying there's a Kurt Vonnegut fandom would not be wrong per se, but it feels, I don't know, disrespectful. I'm gonna have some water, folks. Remember to stay hydrated, you know? Always stay hydrated. Let me see, is my mic picking that up? There was some movement through my hallway of a loud person, so that may have been audible. Game's been very quiet, not a lot of music. Game, could you give me music? Like I know part of the charm of Minecraft music is it just kind of comes on sometimes at random and isn't like just constant, but also like could you though? Could you like give me some music though? That would be pretty good. You know, I would appreciate it if I could. Fuck, Jesus. Have some good old building tunes, you know? Maybe I should go get my jukebox. I've done 2 layers of roof and now it's night again. You know, I think I just gotta keep working through the night. I slept last night, so there won't be phantoms this time. Yeah, I should start sleeping less. Not good advice generally, by the way. Don't start sleeping less. People of the what? You know, whom am I even talking to? Again, I guess not again. Audience. I was often talking about how there was no one in the previous stream, which had no audio. Now I'm returning to that. Or what else did I talk about? Let's give Cliff Notes versions. Cliff Notes. I talked at length about some movies that I don't really like, and I don't really hate either. They're just kind of boring. They're called Guns Akimbo and Nerve. They're both very phone bad movies where it's like, what if phone had you do crime, or had you kill, or ooh, you know, that's yep. It's something about nature of online culture, peer pressure, yada yada. One has Daniel Radcliffe, one doesn't. And the one that, neither have that much going for. One has, I guess the one that doesn't have Daniel Radcliffe has Machine Gun Kelly, which I think tells you a lot about it as a property. But yeah. Then I wish I was more Northernlion pilled and could just say random shit confidently. I wish. Because he's always got something to say. That's half of how he works as a man. And I feel like I usually do, but it switches off when I start streaming. Sometimes. I need to get that, and I need to steal his aura. How much would it cost to buy Northernlion's aura? Canadian dollars, obviously. That currency convert. Ooh, would there be tariffs on that? Are there tariffs on auras? If I were to buy Northernlion's aura, would there be a tariff on that? Cause that might be an issue. And then also there's potentially a currency conversion issue. Cause I don't know. I feel like I don't know. How's the dollar doing? I don't know. Oh! Oh, I can actually do that joke that I didn't... Wait, let me actually check to make sure I was... Because there was a whole bit which was actually very good, but damn it! Hang on, I'm Googling Weird Al... No, wait, that spoils it. That does spoil the... God damn it, I am so... Yeah, you've got to be Catholic, right? Or have been, at least at some point, Catholic, yes? That's bad. Ow! Itchy. Sorry, Jesus, I'm a mess. So, the bit... I'm just recounting bits I did earlier but didn't get recorded. What a good... That's a mark of a good streamer, right? Yeah. So I upload terribly infrequent. It takes me fucking forever to go from after I recorded one of these to actually uploading. I still haven't fully uploaded all the shit I recorded last August. Like it's been 9 months and I've not uploaded all of it. And that's bad. That's not good. That's not good. Right? I'm finally close, and I probably will, if I remember to, finish that when I'm done with this stream. But yeah. Come on, keep it going, keep it rolling. And it was like, well, if I guess I was like, okay, what's topical that I can talk about? It's like, well, this won't be uploaded for a while, so what'll be topical in 6 months? I was like, man, crazy that JD Vance killed the Pope again, right? Like, it's the first time, an accident. Yeah, that makes sense. And, he was old. But, it was weird. It was weird that the coroner said the cause of death was blood loss, right? That's weird. Not what you'd expect. Also, I mean... wasn't an old guy this time. They picked Weird Al Yankovic. Yeah, so it's a shame he's gone too now. We're now down another Pope and also the one and only Weird Al Yankovic. So real rough thing JD Vance has done there. Allegedly. That was nothing. That was so nothing. No. That was great. That was great, folks. Do you know Weird Al? His dad worked in an accordion factory. That's what he did, and that's why his parents didn't support him when he got into polka, because you're supposed to do honest living working. But the accordions themselves are not. That's not an honorable thing. You got to make it. Yeah. But then made a song about the Amish and all was forgiven, which is one. This is again the second time that was the same way I led out of that last time, and secondly is a reference to the Weird Al movie. That was a good movie, which had again Daniel Radcliffe in it, which is how I got to Guns Akimbo. Which that's been like my last hour, really, last hour of my life. This is not the tone. This is not the tone you want a stream to be in. This is not it at all. Yeah. Let me put on my favorite streamer. Oh, it's funny. Well, he's all kind of sad. There's a sort of ennui underlying his all his work. It's really good stuff. It really makes you not want to be there. Oh God. Oh my God. Good Lord. Ugh. I'm just come on, gotta keep it running. Gotta keep it running. Damn, I got a lot. This roof is looking pretty good though. Is one thing I have to say. It's mostly done. So I do have to give myself some credit for that. I don't have to, but I'm going to. It's kind of weird that roofer's a whole profession. You know, I feel like so you can have like your classic like handyman for like general repairs to like parts of the house, but roof it's got to be like its own guy. You know, you have like there's roof specialists, which feels weird because it's it's just a part of the house. Like I get it's I guess more dangerous to put up, but it's not like that much more complicated. It's just roof. Maybe it is. I don't know. Well, I mean, I have some idea. You know, I'm an engineer. Ish. Not yet. But yeah, weird that some people's job is just roof. That's what I'm doing right now. They should add a NPC to Minecraft called the Roofer, and you can have him go and build roofs for you. Yeah, they should add a villager, a roofer villager who you can have finish your roofs. Which I mean, if it can like auto generate roofs, would actually be really handy for a lot of people. Roofs are the hard part. Oh, I'm getting someone's trying to sell me views. Oh no, no, I'd rather just have no views naturally, actually. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. That's maybe the best name I've ever seen, actually. Lordly Snowmobile. Hell yeah. I want a fucking lordly snowmobile. That kicks ass. Where do I go? Where would I go to buy a lordly snowmobile? Come on. It's like it feels like a perfect. It's one of those sentences that does sound like a setup to a joke, but I did not have a punchline, and I was not even really meaning it as a setup. But after I said it, I was like, there's gotta be a punchline in here somewhere. And I still do think there is. I just don't have it. So, where do you... where do you find where would I go to buy a lordly snowmobile at the fucking Troy Chrysler? Oh, that's stalling. Oh, that's stalling with fucking throat singing the goddamn theme to fucking Seinfeld. All that. I need to turn myself down again. I think I'm too loud again. But all that stalling. All that fucking stalling. And the best a man can do Is what, Chrysler? I said Chrysler? Sorry, I had to. I couldn't move on for a moment. That's what they. Yeah, because I don't got that lordly snowmobile. I can't go on. It's too snowy. What would a lord? How? How would? What would make a snowmobile lordly? This is a character from Cars. This is like who is this, like the Russian monarchy in Cars? Is this like King just one Russian king. Come on, you can pick one. Nick. Peter. There are like 3 Peters. That's Peter the Great. It's Cars. He's a snowmobile. Have there been any snowmobiles? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not a cars expert. I'm not an expert in cars either. The vehicles, not my thing. Like sometimes people think I would know things related to cars. People like professors will fucking describe things with a car analogy, and I'm like, I don't got any idea what the fuck that is. I don't know what that is. Like, you know, I think it happened a lot in thermo. Maybe one of the reasons I did so bad in thermo, though, is mostly my fault. Well, mostly my fault / the fact that it was 9 a.m. So, depending on who you wanna blame that on, just, you know, probably me. Still probably me. I'm not gonna deny that. That's probably on me. But yeah, I'm neither an expert in Cars the vehicle or in Cars the franchise. Sometimes I just like to stare into this and watch them get sort of pushed down to the murder hole. It's satisfying. All right, okay, psychopath behavior check. All right, moving on. Again, the lack of background music is haunting, and I don't like it. Can you come in? Hey! I want music. Give me music. I'm building. Ah. This is where there's probably noise, wasn't it? I don't know. Well, this is where a good streamer would like edit in some music or something, but I'm not one of those. No, I'm not. I am not. Oh, you're not supposed to be there. How'd you get there? What are you doing there? This is all supposed to be spawn-proof. What? It's a lot of spiders. Okay. I'm gonna just barely not have enough stairs to finish this all out, am I? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, just barely not enough. You know what? Actually, you know what would be a good bit? This would be a phenomenal bit. I should actually go and edit music in to that segment, like actually really loud. So it sounds like I'm kind of going insane for not realizing there's music. Now that's like a 7 out of 10. Jesus. Oh god. Oh god. Creeper again. Oh. Oh man. That didn't happen. That's not real. That's not real. Shit, now I've got to get past Mr. Creeper over there. Or I can just run around. I can go around. I'm gonna go around because I'm a coward. I'm a what they call a coward. Sure. All right. I thought I put supports under the whole thing. I guess I only put supports under the front half. I remember putting supports in. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's check. Let's see. Did I put supports on under any of this, or am I crazy? Oh yeah, there's some supports. There's supports up here. Yeah, I guess I just didn't do any on that corner side yet. Am I still just don't got any range weapons? One thing I tried. So I had like a goated bow at some point early on, and then I lost it. I just lost it. It happens to me specifically sometimes. I've lost so many weapons, and it's not like they break. No, it just I don't remember where it is, or well, it must have like despawned or something at this point because it. I would have seen it at some point. I think. All right. Let's get some kind of weapon though. I wasn't even looking at these. I was combining some earlier into some things. Oh, okay, that one's fine. Wait, no, it's not, because you want mending more than you want infinity, because arrows are cheap, but repairing the bow is expensive. Well, I can combine this with... Where did I put the one I was working on? It's up in another chest, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Nutgun I should rename too, by the way. It should be Donderboss, is my current thought. Wait. I thought we ain't shit. Is this the trident I thought I lost? Did we just have it? Or maybe we got another one. I don't know. I don't know anything, man. Let me get some ammo out here. Now I have a bow I can use for time. You know. I guess I only needed one ammo. But here's the thing with Infinity. It takes up one inventory slot either way. And like, are you gonna use... How often are you gonna use a full stack of arrows? Not regularly. Not regularly. You're only gonna have to fix it on occasion. I think. God damn you. God damn you. Damn you to hell. I'm getting... My insults get religious sometimes when I'm upset, which is weird, because I'm not religious, that is. Except, no, I am religious. Nope, I should sleep. Well, I'm here. I devoutly believe in the gods of the church I am now building. Ooh, segue. Ooh. Oh god. Yeah. That laugh was too much, wasn't it? I don't know. Why am I self-conscious? That's a great question. All right, roof is seemingly getting... This is getting pretty close to complete roof. Well, okay, so it depends on what you... Because is a dome roof? A dome is roof, isn't it? Well, this is the roof part of the roof. We're pretty close to done the roof part of the roof, yeah? But then we have following that the dome part of the roof to do, which is going to be another fucking nightmare. That death beacon there is not something I'm happy about. Lost. What, 6 levels? That's actually not that many. No, it's not. It isn't. And yet it still upsets me. That's a strong word. Huh. Hada! Okay, I think I've got the full roof part of the roof done now. Yeah, I think so. Fucking hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Seriously, could I get it would really mean a lot to me if you would drop a hell yeah down in the comments. Engagement. I hope that's not annoying too. I have a soft spot for that, like the incredibly self-aware self-advertising some YouTubers will do, where they'll kind of make a joke out of the fact they're having to self-advertise. I'm very fond of that, me personally. It's something I personally find fun. Oh, why'd I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I make that? Why? Oh, because it looks good, but it's. I love designing with the stairs. I am less enthused with placing the stairs. I really still don't fuck with that spire. It's not right. It's not right for the build. And that annoys me to a degree. It's not quite it. It needs to be more, maybe more glass. Yeah, I'm not building that part today. If I get done everything else today, that part will be another day. Because the whole build works without it. It does not need that tower. Which is weird. It's also, the tower is the first part of this I built, which feels weird. But yeah, I guess the first part I built is the part I'm least satisfied with, which actually does make sense. You know, it feels like, yeah, obviously that fucking makes sense. But you don't want to if you go back to fix the first part, then that's even better. Then you're like, oh, maybe the second part I made, I'm not feeling that anymore, and you just kind of get an infinite loop. Well, I mean, things do improve in that infinite loop, but at some point you just gotta be done. You know? Yeah. Lighthouse. Holy fuck. This church is becoming more material by the hour. Uh-huh. Yep. Now, do I feel like continuing to make it more material at the moment, or do I want to... There's like a weird wobble there for a second while I was walking. It was like a... Yeah, sure, it was that noise. Yep, that's the noise the wobble makes. You know, I am, I think, going to call the stream till someone else hops on. I'm gonna actually do something I loathe. Edit. I'm gonna edit this together with the next segment. Hopefully, you know. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I guess I shouldn't do an outro because it'll cut back to this. I should cut off in the middle of this section, yeah. But I probably won't. Because it's also funny if I don't. You see, it's funny when YouTubers talk about doing an edit and don't do it. I'm keeping you on your toes. I could be cutting off at any moment here, and you see, that's the moment I would do. Except if I decide it would be funny or not. There we go. We're recording now. I think it's probably okay. OBS, are you capturing Minecraft? Yes, you are. Good.
That's It's always good. It's always
So
good.
Maggie is around now.
Hello.
Who knows how long this segment of stream / segment of the recording will go? Because I might leave to eat food soon, but there was availability at the moment, so I thought, what the hell, Oh yeah, Maggie, update. So the roof is done, or well, the roof part of the roof, not the dome part, but the roof part of the roof is done.
Yo.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
I apologize if any rain sounds come in the background.
Oh, is it
it's
raining?
and I'm sitting next to an open window.
Yeah, that'll do that. Yeah, but it's yeah, roof. I was yapping about the movie Guns Akimbo.
Oh yeah.
That I went into that. I thought it was a weird mix of stuff. All of it, none of it my best material. It was a rough stream a little bit. I mean, I guess when I do edit this together, the fine YouTube viewer will have just witnessed. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. The slop.
Well, now you have me here to make it less slop.
Yeah, it's just I was too out of practice to carry a stream fully on my own a little bit, Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I forget that if I speak too quietly, my mic doesn't pick me.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Ori. Ori has entered chat. Hello.
Hello.
Who knows how I'm not gonna repeat what I that's not wise. Anyway, God damn it. Something that I think needs to be done, and I really don't want to do, is there's one. So there's been a downside to the roofing project a little bit. Well, it's made a lot of areas dark that weren't dark before.
Spawning.
Yeah, there's some mobs in the other part of the church. Ori, honestly, I have no fucking idea how to feel about the Ponzi scheme. I have literally no clue, because, okay, so I guess for context, I saw on Discord, well, I was told to prepare the Solstice, who runs the Mythical Bank of Childhood, of course, said they were doing some kind of event and that it was a finance-based event. And I was, completely no clue what the fuck that was gonna be. Why is there a rectangle here? Oh, I guess I must have used a schematic for that. Anyway, apparently finance and travel will be involved somehow, apparently, which has actually, we've been given more information on it, what it will be now, and it frankly makes less sense.
Yes.
Apparently,
a few hours before I found out when the event is, I made plans that day.
Yeah, so. But I think it's gonna get moved anyway. But anyway, apparently it's a Ponzi scheme based event where everyone is going to be participating in a Ponzi scheme. I don't know how that's gonna work. And I'm also a little bit concerned because I think we're one of the people that has the most to lose. Yeah. Also.
Yeah. Maybe we just bring an amount that we're
let's be responsible. Let's like commit. Let's behave with like responsible gambling behavior and only bet an amount that we're willing to lose.
Yes.
I fixed the clock earlier, and I think in doing that, I interacted with a lot of lead.
Oh.
So I inhaled something just now. It was like probably just like saliva or something, but it felt weird, and it's making me go like, oh, lead, because I'm like that.
Yeah. Yeah, lead is notoriously good for you.
Yeah, I'm a big hypochondriac. Oh,
Yeah.
but responsibility isn't fun, says Solstice. Well, okay. Sure, but actually it is because it's you know it is fun having money.
Yes, being rich is fun.
Being rich is very fun, and usually on
like to
Minecraft
continue
servers
being
I am
it.
not this rich, and so this is better. I have 45 diamond blocks. I'm not giving. What's 45 times 9?
There's numbers.
Yeah, sure is. Let me get a calculator out. If you're
I'm too tired to be doing math like
400,
that in my head right now.
I'm not willing to put 400 diamonds on the line because that's a lot.
No, that's a lot.
How many?
Put some of that on the line.
How many? Yeah. We can put.
Which compared to other people,
That's
might
6
be a
stacks
lot,
of diamonds. That's 6 stacks of diamonds. I'm willing to put multiple stacks of diamonds on the line. Like I'll put 3 stacks of diamonds on the line, but I'm not putting 6.
So you'll put half of our diamonds on the line.
Yeah. Well, we still have fucking 3. That's enough.
Worst case scenario, I just have to go mining again.
Yeah, like worst case scenario, we go mining and we make it back over a couple hours. Ah! God fucking!
What happened?
There's creepers in the fucking church.
Oh no.
Yeah, it exploded. This is the second creeper explosion in the church.
It's a holy place. They shouldn't be doing that.
I know. Well, they shouldn't be doing it in outside of the designated area for mobs. If they want to do it in there, well, no, I prefer not. Well, I mean, I've spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to make them not do that. We're not sure how exactly collectively participating will be, because frankly, we don't fucking know how the event works exactly. If
and it's not like either of us has separate money.
Yeah, if both of us participating individually is what makes the most sense, we'll probably each do stack and a half, which is, I think, reasonable amount to bring. That seems per person like a reasonable amount. That's more than some people on the server have, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a Zamble. Hello, mister.
I can bring a lot of wheat too. I have so much wheat. But
Excuse me? Solstice, you have that many how fucking hell, how much money does Solstice have? What the fuck? Solstice has just said they have 1,094 diamonds to put on the line. I don't didn't know they had that many. We have paid them for many things.
We have.
I do think Solstice is the person who we've bought things from the most total, because it's 127 diamonds in 43 minutes. Hell yeah! I mean, I guess should we all loaded? Are we all loaded then? 33 minutes, not 45. What the how? What were you doing? Like, just like strip mining or something, or caving, or caving isn't even the most so caving is not as good for diamonds as it once was. This is a fun fact for everyone. Okay, it was caving. Okay, got lucky. Nice. Caving is now not as good for diamonds as it once was. Fun fact, everybody, because it's still good. Caving will always be useful, but diamonds now have a slight bias to spawn in places that are not exposed to air.
That's interesting.
What was I doing? Torches. I get distracted. Okay, we have a sticks chest somewhere. Yes, there's sticks.
Yeah, we have a sticks chest and we have a fuel chest.
We have so many sticks.
Yeah.
Alright, now I have
sticks.
Stack and a half of torches, or stacking stacking of something of torches. Not a half, but a number. Stacking 10.
I may go and do some mining.
Okay. Hell yeah, get our money up. Get our
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more funny ways to say that.
we'll have even more money to potentially gamble away.
Yeah. Or caving is beat only by a large mining machine. We should work on a larger mining machine. Oh yeah, related to that, I did some research recently into a mining machine design that doesn't need ancient debris, because that's our real bottleneck with that. And you can make ones that don't need ancient debris. They're a little bit more complicated. Why am I going up? Because I was roofing I've spent like maybe cumulatively upwards of like 2 or 3 hours on roofing. It took a while. Now, granted, during some of that I was not the most effective roofer because I was stoned. But, which is, I wouldn't be the first roofer to be stoned.
No.
I'm sure many roofers have been stoned previously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind you joining in an hour-ish. I'm not sure if I will be here in an hour-ish. I don't know. I was told dinner would be in about half an hour ago. I'm visiting home, for context. But, I was told dinner would be in about half an hour ago. But about half an hour for my mother can mean anywhere from like 20 minutes to like an hour 15. So, who's to say?
I'm going on.
The variance there is pretty wide. Oh, for an hour, not in an hour. So right now for an hour. I see. I see. That would be good. I guess we need to move into the VC for that.
Yeah, we would.
Well, let's do that then. Making noises for some reason. I fell. It was not that big a deal. Oh.
Well, I'm glad it was not that big a deal.
No, it was like a slight fall. I did die from falling off of the roof earlier.
What is...
It happens. It happens.
Oh, the noise that I'm hearing is I tabbed out while standing directly next to the chicken farm. So it was the chicken farm I was hearing.
Ah, the chicken farm is quite loud. No.
I was hearing, like, shooting noises, and it was I think the dropper in the chicken farm.
Yeah, that makes
doing
sense.
eggs.
Oh my god, that's so many creatures falling from the sky. I want to figure out how the fuck to make the battle arena work properly, because I like the battle arena concept for the mob farm. It's so cool. What?
I've just realized there's a cat in my room that I did not realize was in my room. And
Which
I have
one?
Realized she is in
Which cat?
Luna.
Okay.
I knew Lily was in here, but I didn't know
You have two cats in your room. The sisters.
Yeah. One cat is laying at the foot of my bed, and the other cat is currently scratching
really
at my door
irritating.
because she wants to leave.
Actually.
So I will need to get up and let her out.
I see. Well then. Ah! That didn't. I'm just screaming about being mildly inconvenienced now. That's nothing. Come on, man. Cat. Her cats are always up to something. I mean, all cats are always up to something, but I think.
Well, I also have enough cats that one of them at least is always up to something.
That's true. At all times, at least one of the cats is up to something, because you have fucking... Hello.
Here, because my headphones are plugged into the wrong thing.
Ah! Jesus.
I walked...
Hello. Now I can hear you guys.
I haven't spoken in longer than usual.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been, well, I mean, not that long, but it was little over a week, maybe? I don't remember when we last had D&D. Because I think that was the last time, right? What? 2 weeks now?
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I never finished the catwalk, I guess.
That was bad.
Huh?
I was saying that I shouldn't jump in lava.
I would agree.
That jumping in lava would be bad.
You know, that's a really smart. That's a really good point.
Thank you. I'm a genius. I know.
Yeah.
I'll be here for like an hour, maybe.
Ah.
Maybe 40 minutes.
And then
I need to go to bed because get up early for work.
Oh yeah, you
new
have your
job.
internship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your?
And then driver's ed.
Oh yeah.
I have both of them tomorrow.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's not fortunate.
Well, I
But...
just get to hang out on a cool farm, unpaid, but hang out on a cool.
Oh, it's an unpaid internship. Oh, you didn't mention that part.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
it's unpaid.
I
I'm chilling.
I just got done with my work for the semester, so now I'm like, I have a week off, and then I have to go do summer classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are you doing in terms of summer classes?
It's just like 13 credits.
It was more, and I told her, "Hey, you're gonna explode if you do that."
Yeah.
Because it was, what were you running? It was like 16, 17?
17.
And I was like, that's way too many for fucking a 12-week semester. That's...
Yeah, I'm doing Calc 3 in 6 weeks.
Yeah. You don't need to be doing Calc 3 in 16 weeks, and also...
6, not 16.
13 other... yeah, 6... I'm sorry, I'm tired a little bit. But you don't need to be doing
fine.
Calc 3 in 6 weeks, and also... Like... how many credits was the Calc 3? I mean, is the Calc 3?
It's a 3 credit class.
Yeah, but you don't need to be doing Calc 3 in 6 weeks at the same time as also 13 other credits. You know, that's too much.
So Jack, are you home for
Yes.
a bit, or are you planning on staying home for a little while?
I'm not. I'm staying home for at least a week.
Okay.
Probably. We'll see. I backed out of summer classes. I was planning on it, and I was like, no, actually, that's not something I feel like doing.
Which is so fair.
Yeah. But I'm probably, the plan, I don't know, I'm gonna be staying back here for a bit, hanging out, then gonna head back up for a bit to also mostly hang out, frankly, but more specifically, I will be helping with Sailbot, because they need help. We need help.
Yeah, I'm committing to not helping.
Fair.
But I will be busy.
That is reasonable.
The cat wants out again.
The cat wants out again, okay.
I walked over to her to let her out, and she decided that she didn't actually want out.
And now she wants out again.
Attention to her. And either that, or she just wants more attention.
I think she just wants attention.
I can't pay attention to her. I'm playing Minecraft. But she doesn't understand. She doesn't understand.
Cats rarely understand Minecraft.
Oh, we should reach out to Koala, especially if you're only going to be in for like a week.
Yeah.
Saturday would. We should.
I was thinking of doing that, but I hadn't done that yet. What the fuck?
But it sounds like Friday is the only day D&D is gonna work.
Friday?
On the poll. Yeah, okay. Friday.
Oh, alright. That's fine.
Not necessarily when I wanted to do it. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, I guess you were probably there when I was saying I finished the church roof, yeah?
Yeah. Congrats.
It was hard. It was hard. It took a while.
The cat did indeed the room this time, so I have one less cat.
I finally have actually like good inspiration for the rest of the boat.
The boat?
spawn.
Oh, yeah, your shop.
The shop complex and base, and it's a lot. It's big.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a whole shop complex. I'm gonna make a old fashioned like you know the I mean you know those places where they hang on, my brain needs to catch up slightly more than it has. You know those places that trading companies would set up where they'd have like a bunch of merchants to like sell shit?
Mm-hmm.
I'm making one of those. What's the Portuguese one called that's in Civ again?
I don't remember what they're called.
You know those things though.
Yeah. I'm gonna be making more of like a bazaar. There's gonna be like many market stalls out of it, and then one major like scrapping dealio. And I may even like sell out these stalls to bring more life into this for a pretty cheap price if anyone doesn't want to make a.
Well, I'm my first shop is just going to be I'm going to make a one big boat that just sells all the shit that I have to sell that I don't have a full shop for built yet.
Makes sense.
And then slowly things will move out of that into other buildings. There's a bog up there.
The big thing is I don't know what the internal skeleton of a ship would look like.
It depends.
Yeah.
I have some thoughts on that though. Actually, I have experience on the matter, frankly.
Well, if at any point in the time that I'm on call you feel like coming down here and telling me, or like looking at a screen share and being like,
I'm thinking about it.
Skeleton.
You don't have a lot of skeleton. Ideally, the outer hull takes like most of it.
Oh yeah, it's about 90% of it. But I was thinking, because it's mostly been gutted, some of it needs to not be gutted, and I need to know what to make not gutted, basically. Because most of it's gonna turn into shop front and like people put in floors sideways.
So I guess what would be like you'd like the superstructure of it, which would be like kind of all the steel frame that would be holding up like the floors and anything mounted on deck. Which is not. I mean, that's not that hard to. It's not that. I think that's not that complicated. It just kind of rectilinear up to where you think shit would be on the deck. You know, like there'd be some steel frame where the pilot house was, some steel frame where like any cranes or something would be.
Mm-hmm. Is there a would there be like long ways, like a center horizontal beam under the deck, like right under the deck, or anything like that?
Probably not. Actually, well, you'd maybe I don't know. You'd maybe have that connecting like the horizontal spars, but the horizontal spars would be like the bigger, the more substantial element, I think.
Yeah.
I'm frankly a little bit pulling this out of my ass, but just kind of I feel like I have I more than most people have a good chance at guessing correctly what that would be. You know,
I have a particular understanding of the insides of, say, the Titanic, but this boat is several degrees of magnitude smaller, which changes the physics completely.
Yeah. I mean, the main boat I have experience with working is several degrees of magnitude smaller than that still. So
yeah,
you know, very different.
Thank you, Uchikoshi, for giving me leading, semi-directly leading for me having
that might be
fairly a high understanding of the Titanic. God, 100 line is.
I do have dinner now. Wait, actually, that wasn't the Titanic. That was the
Oh, it was a fake one. It was what they were originally going to name one of the ships and chose not to.
No, I thought that it was the Britannic.
No, it was the Gigantic, which is what they were going to name the Britannic.
Right. Okay.
And chose not to name the Britannic.
Because it's stupid. I can see why they didn't name the Britannic that, because that name sucks. That name sucks bad.
So yeah, that's the deal. That's the deal with it. They used the name that it was going to be.
I need to go and actually fucking finish 999.
Yeah, it's good.
I know.
We recently watched Bopper play.
We as in you and Koala, I'd imagine.
Yes, Koala and I.
The royal we.
The royal we. And we've been playing 100 Line, and we're like, I have no idea, probably 25 hours in 100 Line, and holy shit, what the fuck is this game? How did they make this? What is it?
It's fucking Uchikoshi, man. It's the man, the myth, the man.
Game I've ever seen. Well, no, it's not even Uchikoshi. It's not even that. It's just the scale of the game is insane.
But is it like
ending 0?
Is it any good?
Like 20 hours in.
Though.
They cooked. Yeah, no, it's good.
Okay. Actually.
Jaden and I left last night at 3 a.m. going, holy shit, this is amazing.
I saw you were still up at 12. You kept going?
Yeah, Jaden insisted we get to day 100.
Oh, you've slipped into not.
Oh, Koala and I.
Yeah, whoops. I don't feel like editing. Actually,
I'm
I'm planning on editing this one maybe, so maybe I do fix that. Speaking of, I do have dinner now, so I will be vacating, and then I'll come back again, and then I'll, this is a fucking messy stream, but yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Part 3, baby. Part 3. Well, part 4 for me. Part 3 for you, the audience. You, Mr. Audience. Yes. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. All right, we got more. It's fucking. You know, we've got more fucking church to build, yeah? We've got more fucking church to build. But I can't rest. I can't rest until church. That's a lie. I've slept many times with this church being unfinished, but like allegorically I may not rest. In a literal sense, definitely resting. For sure I will be resting. In a literal sense. But in a metaphorical sense, no, I'm not. Cause I must give reverence to the gods, I must, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. I mean, it's very nice to be done the roof now. Should I wait? Should I work on this, or should I go finish these fellas? Because the front is not fully done. the facade, as it would be called, technically speaking. Technically spiking. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, Jesus, I'm sneezing though. I didn't take my allergy meds today. Alright. Oh man, I'm back to the nothing. My ear is bothering me. I'm sure that's interesting. Like and subscribe if your ear is bothering you. Jesus. Oh my, that's a ledge. That's a ledge. Oh no, mobs could spawn there. Oh, I'll need to light it. I'll need to light it. Beep. Oh, it's about to be nighttime. That's good. You may notice that my XP is lower. That's because I accidentally, last time when I stopped recording, you know, either or, same thing. I forgot to turn the game off. And so I sat up on that roof. And I got killed by phantoms. I don't know why I'm speaking in such a staccato fashion. It's very, very unusual. Yeah. Very, very, very unusual behavior. Mm-hmm. Man. Introducing a man. I don't know. Who? What? What am I doing? Sleeping? But I should also do something else. I've added substances to my body since last time, so this is going to be maybe the least coherent segment. Though considering how the first segment was, that's hard to believe. Oh God. Do I not keep scaffolds around? String. Scaffold is very cheap for me. I mean, it's very cheap overall, but for me particularly, it's quite cheap because it's sort of using a bunch of materials that I remembered the recipe for scaffolding correctly. Wow! Everybody, look at me! I know Minecraft. I don't know what the fuck am I saying. I'm a man with no spirit. What? What does that mean? Why am I doing that? Jesus! Not one thing I've done here has made any goddamn sense. Huh. Alright. God damn it. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, it's fucking obviously, yeah. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Something. Did I really need detailing on a build this scale? Did I really need to go and do all that? The answer is no. Like, in the objective sense, no, I did not need to do all this. It was very much superfluous. Ooh, look at you being fancy with your words now. Ah, what the fuck? Wait, where did I put it then? Oh, how? What? Never was a cloudy day. Huh? Swear to God, I just heard a noise. Like I thought I heard someone speak to me. I'm not losing my mind. No. Not at all. Why would I ever be losing my mind? How could I? How could I even lose my mind? Something didn't happen in the first place. Ha 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 ha. Ha, jeez, man. Come on. You can do something better than this. You could something. I wanna some obscure gorillas based music. Yeah, because I can't come up with any other adjective. Any other adjective. Jesus, again. Come on. Come on. Yeah, but it's a gorilla's what's that word for a like song by like a less known song from a band? You know, there's like a specific word for that concept. Where did I just place that? Because it's not where I wanted it. All right, you're starting to piss me off, pal. I'm going white people mode. Okay. Like a deep cuts. Some gorillas deep cuts for you folks. Or what? I guess does deep cuts imply an amount of age though? Because I'm thinking Momentary Bliss is a lesser known gorillas song, but it is a newer song as well. I don't know if it necessarily counts if there's an age component, but it's good. It was off Song Machine, I think. Maybe that's what that was called. I don't know. So I think Song Machine, something like that. Yeah. Oh, I did place that. There we go. Oh, after this, I have to build a big dome. I didn't have to. I didn't have to do any of this. I really could have done much less. Really. What? God damn it! I'm trying to place on the edge of the stair here, but I just can't. I might be fucking stupid. I might be actually stupid, huh? Oh no, I can't see through the big building projection I put up through my mod. I don't know how to deal with this. I'm at a loss. I don't know how to deal with building in these conditions. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, man. Fucking turn it off. Fucking turn it off, maybe. And again, I need to do that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Big dome. You know, it would have made the whole thing a lot taller. Which at that time I didn't want, I was trying to make it as small as possible initially, and then I kept going like, ooh, you know how it goes. Really, actually started with the roof, I think. No, I started with the dome. I built the whole fucking thing in a weird order. I started with the dome, and then the tower on top of the dome, right? And then following the tower on top of the dome was the roof. Well, no, this section down here going down, and then the roof. And then the walls. Yep. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Something, but taking the clouds away. Say, do you remember? I don't remember most of the lyrics. I don't know lyrics. My pinky hurt. My pinky hurt from holding shift too long. I'm not joking. I wish I was, but no, this is just a real fact of my life right now. And there's something very upsetting about this. This stream's been a real downer. What a downer of a fucking stream. Oh my god, man. Wait. God damn it. Can we... Ow! That could work. That looks like it worked. Ow! And an owie in game. Oh no. I got 2 owies. Double owie status. What? I'm just saying shit now, huh? I'm really just words coming out my mouth. Coming out my mouth. Coming out my mouth. Coming out my mouth. It's like about here I died the last time too. Wow. Ow. Remember. Oh, I should go all the way up like I was. My pinky fucking hurts. Yeah, stop bitching. Stop bitching about it. Yeah, I really could just be filling in all those gaps just to make it a little safer. Yeah, the thing is, when I do fill in those gaps, because I think I will want to. What material do I want to use? Do I want to use the bricks here? Well, actually, no, bricks have been the standard flooring material for this thing. This is true. Yeah, why don't I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that, actually, because that'll make working on this whole portion safer. And that's nice. I like not being in danger. Ow! God damn, man. Fuck. It's like the like upper knuckle of my pinky hurts. Again, very, very dignified. But God, I need to move to holding shift with my yeah, as long as I don't need to go left, I can hold shift with my what is that, my ring finger? I think that's my ring finger. Yeah, so as long as I just walk right only. But I see I just had to move left. Ow! Ow! Pressing that messes with the pinky tendon too. Jesus. I'm putting my body on the line building this fucking cathedral, man. I'm like one of those I'm like a fucking medieval construction worker, man. I am injuring myself in the name of the Lord on this Minecraft server. That's my one good joke for the next 10. Hope you sit tight. Hope you sit tight. Get there. Enjoy. Ow! It's so undignified, but it does genuinely quite hurt. It's just so. Oh no, my pinky hurt. Oh no, my pinky. This is maybe my first good bit of the stream, actually. Ah! Fucking dive zombie, man. Okay, I gotta light the fucking mast, but there's no way to do it that won't look bad. Like, I don't want light up here. But like, I guess I could put I could do brown carpet maybe. Ow! Shift, I forgot. It's like that. Oh man. Did I put something on top of the mast at least? Fuck. Okay. Well, this one's easy. I can just do something that doesn't look very good for time being, because it's become a problem multiple times now. And like the first time something's a problem, I just leave it. But the second time, I often just leave it also. But like by this time, but we're kind of at like the 5th or so by now, and by the 5th or so, I need to just deal with it. Yeah, that's my philosophy. If something is a problem like 5 times, then you really probably deal with that. Then, that's the rule. That's one of your new rules for life, huh? The game should should do the dive animation like mid falling, so because it can fucking tell when you're about to fall into water, right? It has no reason to think to like. It could find out. Now, can it like tell on its own? Probably not, but it can find out. How much? Sorry, don't mind me. I'm reading to see how much weed I've had. Okay. Yes, I'm in Maryland. I'm in Maryland, and I'm 21 years of age, and I'm in Maryland. So we're all square. We're all square, Twitch. Why was the phrase "dicks out" for Harambe? I dove off, and then I fixed the lighting on the ship because of the dive zombie, and I didn't go use the stone cutter, which is actually what I went to go do. Fucking zombie ruining my workflow. Almost landed on the boat there. Oh, fishes. Hello fishes. I'm gonna make a whole like section of the church because I kind of want. So this is like our main church. I'm kind of considering putting like a Lavlan specific chapel up in the dome, and then doing kind of a Prismajor thing down here with the mob collection probably mixed in, because frankly I never exactly figured it out, but there's a Prismajor hostile mob connection. That makes sense. No, not really. Yeah, Creeper's a lot of fun though. For those that don't know, I should really make like another like a religion explainer, or no, I should like work it into into the like the church unveiling probably when I show that to other people. I should come prepared. Which I'm totally capable of. I can come prepared. I can come prepared for any scenario. I just need to like know. I just need prep time. I just need like a year. I think, like the who blank with prep time thing, I feel to a certain extent, everyone gets better with prep time. And like, given a certain amount of prep time, yes, fucking most things are possible. It's just, how much do you want to push it. I'm realizing this is a Dragon Ball. I can pull Dragon Ball into this, which I've not seen, but I can still pull Dragon Ball into this. So here we go. Stone cutter. First, before we go with that, I need to use the stone cutter, or else I never will. There we go, folks. Hey, folks. Hey, man. It's me. I can't come up with a good. Like I think of as smoker gaming. Is that a channel that exists? Is there smoker gaming out there? Shout out smoker gaming is what I'm trying to say. Let me give a shout out to Smoker Gaming. You're my G. And before it's an actual channel and I get attention for doing this, The fun, the funny bit would be if they're one an actual channel, and I get attention for doing this, and two, I hate them, whoever they are. Like, they're just not my audience at all. They're just, because that would be also funny. Smoker Gaming, do you support the queers? I don't know if I can say that. I don't know. Probably. I think I can say that. Now, like, TOS wise, also not sure. I think it's clear. I think we're in the clear. I really want to make a rhyme here, but I already feel like I've taken a risk with this one. Okay, here we go. This is the vibe that roofing needs. All I needed was to be slightly stoned and to hurt my pinky and get real mad about it. See, look at that, guys. Floor. We have floor now. Look at that. I love having a floor. Floors are really, really good. Floors are good for the soul. Floors. Shout out floors. Shout out floors. Sure. I'm running in circles. Oh, it's weird that the building's up to here now. I remember through most of the building process staring up at this. It's here now. We're here. But at this point now. What a fucking mess of a build. What a mess of a build that I fucking made. Oh my god, man. I'm really not fucking with the bell tower I have up there. What I should do, what redstone noisemaker can be heard the longest? I miss those bells I had from that create mod add-on. That'd be nice. I would like those, but I don't think we have those, and also we're not adding a create mod add-on just so I can have bells. Just, you know, not going to do that exactly per se. So where am I going from here? Excellent question. I would say I am going to... Okay, here's where it gets interesting. Explode. Now that is not the best punchline I could have figured out for that, but it technically counted as one, so I think you have to give that to me. Yeah, isn't like please hand me that object, like hand it over, give it to me, give that to me, give it to me. Why are some of these Orpal, but some of these red? Maybe I only had it in some of, maybe I actually in the blueprint had blocks in most of the ceiling. No, because they'd be labeled. So no, actually, you fucking stupid person. No, not chill. No, that's not very chill. That's not very cash money. What? What are you saying? What in God's name are you saying? What the fuck are you saying? You know, the sad thing is the fact that I have to block this off for use of the mob harm thing. I forgot there was fake things. Oh yeah, here's how I was doing the redstone testing, because I didn't feel like building an actual hopper clock again. Frankly, it would have been easier. But I don't know, man. I just didn't feel like it, so I slathered a shitload of repeaters everywhere. Yeah, I'm good at redstone, you know. Do you remember 21st night of September? You know, I could have made this atop of the dome, and I could have just had a massive dome. Yeah, but I don't like that. Well, okay. I know some people on this server who are big proponents of big-ass dome as an architectural feature. They, whoever they may be, love themselves. They I don't like how this doesn't connect well with the joke from earlier. This does not connect well with the joke from earlier. Joke from earlier. I can speak English. Anyway, I have to stop saying it pointedly. I know it's to just insinuate one specific person, but it does sound prejudicial, and I don't like that. I don't. Oh God. It does sound prejudicial, and I need to quit that. But it's also quite funny. Oh God. They like a big like geodesic dome type thing, you know, like a big like greenhouse dome, big glass dome is a thing that they approve of, and I don't like them. I think they're pretty ugly most of the time, because there's just, yeah, it's like a big dome, but there's like, you know, there's no ornament. It's not really the most interesting shape. Like, oh, it's a big big dome, whoop-de-doo. Like, you know, if you get enough of those, it's like, okay, come on. Like, one, maybe. And even then, I don't know. I think I just prefer, like, a building with an interesting assortment of rectangles rather than, you know, triangles. A good dome in there is great, but it shouldn't be just one big shape. Don't love that. If they were to make like a big glass building, but like make it a good shape, like I think it has been done. I think like Victorian greenhouses often look like that. Don't quote me. I think also some like botanical garden type places have decent aesthetics. Like I think the Phipps in Pittsburgh, decent building. I like it. It's mostly glass. I like it though. It's just, you're gonna make it's kind of glass. Glass is great to work with. It's kind of maybe the worst material for something to be only, because there's not, well, okay, if you were to do like an alternating color stained glass geodesic, that could go hard. I would approve that, but also you wouldn't, because that like doesn't let in sunlight as well, so you're kind of fucking it on its main purpose in doing that. But anyhow, glass, like just monocolor, pure transparent glass, all along a building, all just on like a, you know, dome. It's the same. Geodesic domes make me feel the same way that sort of 80s modern, I feel like there's a specific name for the style, but those style of skyscrapers look. Just a lot of them straight rectangles, glass all down them, pretty fucking standard for the time way. It's just kind of how you build skyscrapers. You put some steel down, and then you lined everything with glass, and then you were done with your building. And that was just kind of how. Well, I mean, the glass is a facade. Like this, you know, the steel is the real only fucking structural element. But it's a steel frame covered in glass, which it was pretty cheap because like glass isn't that expensive, like really anymore as a building material. Like I might be talking out my ass. like it's probably pretty expensive, but like it saves on, you know, the effort of having to actually design something. So, you know, they love that. They love not putting an effort. I don't know who I want to blame this on, but insert group I don't like. No, not like that. We support the queers here, okay? All right, okay. All right. Yeah. And other groups as well. I'm not racist either, or anti-Semitic, whatever thing you think I'm prejudiced against now, right this second, I'm not. I'm now. That doesn't sound good. I mean, I don't know. If some of you think I may be prejudiced against some, or maybe like not prejudiced, unless one of you thinks I'm prejudiced against something that's like kind of good to be that seems wrong. That feels wrong. But like you know, like I'm prejudiced against slaveholders. Ooh, I don't like. I'm prejudiced against anyone who owns slaves. If anyone thinks that's, you know, something like that is what I'd be prejudiced against, and is now like they're not. I am. Let's put it this way. You listener, anything you think is bad, I am prejudiced against. And anyone you think is fine or good, I am good with. Maybe. What did I throw? I threw something. It's in the deep. Jesus. Oh yeah. A little bit of THC brightens up the whole stream. Really, just like what am I on now? Like probably like three-ish. Good old. Yeah, really brightens up the whole place. This is inspired by a scrap mechanic thing I saw. The way this table works. It was actually not a thing I saw. The thing I did personally. It was a land ship I made in that game using a design of piston engine I made that is just so bad. Like let me tell you, it was so bad. This was like as a child playing this game, like my first engine design that I came upon that kind of worked. It would be a stretch to say engine, because it's not really like all strictly contiguous one thing. You know, okay. This is talking about another game that is not Minecraft that people may not play. Many people will not play because it's not a very well-known game. Fairly niche game that is just not updated in like ever. I don't know. They're not done. They shouldn't be done. Not ready. It is not ready to be done. They keep promising things that they have not given us. Right? But they have not updated the fucker very much over the last like couple years. But anywho, I was supposed to get something, wasn't I? Who's to fucking say? I don't know. I don't know, man. Fucking, I don't know. Yeah. I must have been, but I have no idea. I see. I actually don't actually. I'm. My first language is English. English is my first language. Just in case anyone was wondering. English is my first language. I mean, no, you can fucking tell. What else would it be? Like listen to me and the way in which I speak. What the fuck else would be my first language? Yeah, my parents fucking taught me Esperanto. Not saying my parents are the type of nerds to have done this, but the type of parents who would do that would raise their kids, I think, mostly the same. That feels rude. That's very rude. I don't know, maybe, but I kind of like Esperanto. Oh, the thing is, this is now the thing I feel like is the most wrong of anything I've said on the stream, because I feel like people I know are going to dislike that. I know people who don't like Esperanto. I guess normal. How'd I manage? Most of the spots on the edge of this fucking thing don't touch the, like, look. All that doesn't touch. Almost all of it. Does not fucking touch the scaffold. You know, like it's most of the edge of this doesn't touch the round bit of the roof. How did I manage to place this in one of the fucking 5 spots where that's gonna be a problem? Really, you know, just really how the fuck would I manage that? Well, it's because I wanted it to be a decent distance from the farm so I didn't get shot. There's not real cats here, by the way. You know what you could do? You could... Wait, could you? Hang on. I need to... Because the animals look really real, right? So if you were to somehow send someone a schematic of something and get them to load it and have it on, and you send them a schematic of something, and it's like a whole fucking big ass area when you tell them to load it up, right? And where am I going? Where am I going? Could you leave jump scares in for people? That's not actually what I was going with. I was going for, like, could you create an illusion of where all their, like, pets are, and then, like, this is dark. Like, like, remove them? Remove them. That's, no, man, come on. You're, why fucking do it? Okay, I remember. I remember. Actually, I don't. I need more stairs. We always need more stairs. Stairs rock, guys. Rock stairs. Stairs rock. Woo! That was funny. It's like nails on a chalkboard, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm creating such a tenuous listening experience. Oh, I'm getting the deep voice out, getting the grumbles out. Yeah, I should just talk like this on stream all the time, and people love a person with a deep voice, which I just don't have. I do not have it naturally, but I don't know. There's a world in which this is how I naturally speak, is the thing. It's not... This specifically isn't like a big change in my throat. This is something that I could have just been naturally used to, you know? Pretty... just normal. You know, I think how people's voice sound is really, in many ways, a... not like genetic or physically dictated at all. It's like a behavioral... You learn to talk in a specific voice, and then you keep talking like that until you're shown slightly different voices that make you learn to talk slightly different, you know? It's a learned experience, really. And, like, you know, there is some element, like, but I think everyone has a range that they are naturally suited to, you know? Everyone's got a range that is natural for them. Uh-huh. Yeah, man. Everyone's got a natural, like, range of voices of which they could have chanced into, and then you end up with one of them. And sometimes you end up with multiple of them. I think this is part of people's whole voice will change when they speak different languages. Like, it's not even just accent. Because, like, sometimes the way in which someone speaks, the intonation which they choose to use, and the timbre of their voice will change. Ooh, I was getting verbose there. Anyway, like, the way people talk will change radically when they change language. Oh yeah, it's because they're talking in a different language for one. Yeah, fuck, yeah, obviously. But, like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way their voice sounds. Yeah, because they're saying other words. I hope you all enjoy me fighting Strawman. I fucking forgot more of my bricks. I'm gonna kill a man, and his name is... I don't know his name, actually. I don't know his name. What's his name? I don't know. I don't know it. Never heard it. Never been told it. I keep falling. I think I sound like a schizophrenic. Maybe I do. I don't know. You ever met a schizophrenic? I have not, to my knowledge. I mean, they're just people, you know, like someone could be schizophrenic without you knowing. It's not. It's an often pretty debilitating disorder, but it's livable in a broad sense of, I don't know. I feel like some talking about diseases that people have is rough, or disability, whatever have you, because I mean, the answer to this is that you shouldn't fucking talk about it. I'm like, let me be clear. I'm not like complaining about this. This is my fault that I choose to engage in behavior that could get me, get people upset at me. Because I don't have a right for no one to be upset at me. I can handle someone being upset at me. It's like, just because someone is being upset at you for behavior that you did doesn't mean that you're being, like, oppressed. Like, if someone's upset, someone's upset. And doesn't necessarily mean what you're doing is wrong, either. You can, like, a lot of fucking people get upset when you talk about important political subjects that I believe in, such as, no, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I support Palestine. It's fucking in this house. Mr. What the hell? Smoker Gaming? Smoker Gaming? Was that the man I made up earlier? Was that earlier straw man? Smoker Gaming, do you support Israel or Palestine? Smoker Gaming. I have this. He has this energy about him that makes me think probably like a two-state solution type of. Okay, so it depends. There's a couple possible Smoker Gamings in the Smoker Gaming multiverse. Y'all let me say this shit. People let me speak. I think Smoker Gaming is either like a 40-something-year-old cigarette smoker who is a libertarian. That's one of the options for Smoker Gaming, and that guy is, I don't know. That guy is... There's two options. And let me be clear, Palestine is not one of them. There's two possibilities there. Neither of them are pro-Palestine, but there are two options. There are, and I quote, except I don't quote, actually, I'm not quoting shit. I'm not quoting Jack or shit right now. But... What? Is that where it's supposed to go, or is it not where it's supposed to go? That is where it's supposed... No. Right, so that's one option. That's one possible Smoker Gaming in the multiverse of Smoker Gamings. Smoker Gaming is... Those gamers whom smoke... Those smoky gamers... Okay, Jesus. Oh god. This is starting to become like one of those challenge streams where someone has to do something when high. But it isn't. It's not that. I feel like I lost the footage for the best example of that in the history of the server. Where I think I might have lost the footage on that. Just such a shame. I really should have got on. I'm getting better at handling my footage. Which isn't what I want to be saying in a series I want to do well in itself. That sounds like I'm I'm waiting to do something else before I get to the next big thing, which maybe I am. I don't know. I know, I'm getting other shit. But, yeah, I'm building good habits. I mean, everyone can be bad. You know, Doug, fucking... There's a level of success for everyone. Like, you know, let's talk about Twitch streaming for dummies. I moved on from the Smokers Gaming topic completely, didn't I? Yeah, what's more interesting? We do, like, the stream where Doug talks about Twitch for Dummies, which is a stream you should watch later. Like, the VOD. Watch the whole thing. Because watching the whole stream afterwards is normal, actually. That's normal. It's normal to tune into a complete unedited fucking continuum of a whole thing. Yep. So you should just do that, please. Because that's the type of content that people like you. That's a fucking phenomenal bit. That's so sorry. I don't personally do that. I'm making content that I myself could probably not. Well, no, I will watch a whole VOD from time to time. It will happen. Not consistently, really. I don't got the attention span for that. I don't. I should actually edit. But then I don't have the attention span to do the editing either. Here's my real challenge. That's my real challenge. That's my real fucking challenge. That's the real challenge or disaster. What? I'm sorry? I'm sorry? I've moved on to a third topic entirely. And why was I walking like this is not land? This is land. I was walking like I had to be careful not to fall off the edge, but it's actually very solid now. This is very nice. I mean, honestly, just having this disc filled out looks very good. I'm not coping. Sorry, words were flowing. Smokers Gaming, followed by Twitch for Dummies, followed by Forever Wherever I Just Was. I'm trying to remember the beginning of that sentence, but forgot by the end. That's the point where I am, and you know, Twitch for Dummies. If you have seen that y'all the Doug stream or VOD, where he goes over Twitch for Dummies book and looks at all of the things he's just not doing right according to the guy who wrote the book. You'll know, yeah, that like there are best practices for what you should do. Everyone's gonna have a certain blend of sauce that works for them. And maybe mine is just losing footage constantly. Just all the time. I made my brick slabs. I don't need those. I don't think there's any of those in the build, actually. Yep. Don't play my Minecraft high, kids. Unless you want to have a really, like, a fun... No, wait. Adults. Don't play Minecraft high. Adults. Butt. Adults have a butt. Kids, no butt. Don't play Minecraft high. Children. Whatever's legal in your local demographic is all I can advise on. You know, like it depends. I don't know what it is in the Netherlands. It's something. Not 21. It's probably 18. Probably 18. I think so anyway. Yeah, well, where else has legal weed abroad? I think Netherlands is kind of one of the more lax of them. I think the others, they like, I don't know much about, because I think Germany has them, who else has legal weed? Feels like the kind of thing France would have done, but I don't know if they have. It feels French. I'm gonna say Belgium, probably not. Which is, kind of an L for Belgium there. If that's true. That one I'm getting to I'm now insulting them over it, so I should check if it's true. Is weed legal in Belgium? No. Simple possession is decriminalized, but it's not legal. Legality of cannabis in Europe. I've used the big words, except I did spell of as iv, so you know, give and take. This is what year is this? I guess currently. There's only one legal country? What? Come on, Europe. Ow! I punched my table. Wait, what? On a cannabis use chart, this is very interesting. The cannabis use percentage in the Netherlands is higher is lower than it is in France. France has the most weed users per capita and not even per capita, just total. Probably because, like, think about it. France is much larger than the Netherlands. I don't know by how much. It's significant. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, France is fucking big. France is like the... I don't know if they're largest or second largest country in Europe. Because it's... One is them, the other is Germany. I don't know if they're bigger or smaller than Germany. I think land area, I want to say bigger. Population? I don't know. I'm not sure. Both have a lot of fucking cities. You know? But, I guess, damn, suck on that, Europe. Suck on Netherlands, I can't tell you to suck on that. Y'all are faster. But, you know, rest of Europe, suck on that a little bit. Though, I mean, yeah, so they probably didn't do the whole war on drugs thing. That's us. That's an us problem. Yeah, I'm gonna probably... Yeah, I guess probably not as... Oh, we didn't influence those policies, did we? Maybe. We probably did, didn't we? Yeah. God damn it. I'm not. I like my country. You didn't say love your country. Oh, you're a Marxist. What is this Mr. Strawman voice I keep doing? It's very consistent at this point, and that is worrying. It's like a, what's it sound like? Character off something, as most things do. Most concepts one gets from a voice, most vibes that one can give from a voice do give the vibes of a certain type of character from some media that exists, because there's simply a lot of it. The most media by volume, I should not be using the word media, it's very slopcore of me using such a word, but you know, most pieces of fiction or non-fiction, most pieces of just like a I keep breaking and placing that because I feel like I kept thinking there's not a block there, but there's clearly a, yeah, I'm at the front again. They're not at the front again, but I got down the circle, but I didn't know that because I don't count. I know how to count, I just don't on like principle. I find it unethical. I find counting to be unethical behavior, punishable by nothing. What? I hope this is to some degree watchable. No, actually, I feel like this is maybe some of my better work. Which is that good? Is that good? How do we feel about that? I don't know. Anyway, I was fucking spouting some gibberish of some kind. You know. I'm an American. Okay. Do I just want to cut way back? Don't want to just cut way back to Smokers Gaming. Someone's trying to sell me cheap views again. No, I'm much happier with living my truth. Living my truth of having no viewers. Oh, but Twitch for Dummies man says no, you're not supposed to talk about how many viewers you have. Don't bring attention to it. No, it's not interesting. I say to that, anything can be interesting if you're fucking stupid enough. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm astounded with myself right now. Holy shit. Roof leaking. There's like a little gap. There's like a little gap where the rain can come in. That's so sad. Oh. I mean, obviously in real life there would be rain here because it would be dripping down off of that and also down into there, not to even mention wind, which, would push it in one side for sure. But anywho. Smokers Gaming. The first Smokers Gaming. Smokers Gaming Multiverse #1. Libertarian smoker. Weird opinions on Palestine. Now we're bringing it back to Palestine. This is not wise. Ooh, this is not wise. Ooh. No, I'm not. Don't back. Now, but here's my problem now. I'm not backing out because I'm like, oh no, I don't want to be talking about controversial politics. No, I do want to be talking about controversial politics. But here's the, if they're important, I'm willing and able to talk about important issues. Hell yeah. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. Now what I'm saying is I'm more so wondering, is it disrespectful to be stoned and yammering about this issue? Or should I lend this issue a more easier to listen to and more trustworthy tone? The answer I think I've come up to is that yammering about Palestine while one is inebriated is a long-standing tradition of annoying leftists everywhere, especially on in these great United States. And so I will be continuing along my current path. Thank you for your time. Right. So to get off the soapbox and onto my slightly sillier soapbox with a sort of bright color scheme and like some sort of irreverent quote painted on the side. To get back to there, my friends. I forgot that what I was trying to get back with was the fucking most ridiculous shit in the world. Okay. Oh god. Oh god, this is not... No, this is great. This is great content. I would watch this, actually. Probably. Yeah, I like watching people stoned play things. I was trying to come up with a good synonym. The only synonym I could think of was, I think, not a word. I think it isn't a thing people say. Maybe it is, but also I think it might be one of those words that is not used to represent weed most commonly. It's more of a hard drugs type piece of slang. But the only thing I could think of for a moment there was gacked, and I puzzled over it. Why was I? Oh my god, guys, I'm. Ooh. Ooh. I am not. No! I need slabs! I did need slabs. I did not need 2 stacks of slabs, but I did need slabs. Fuck. God, Jesus, guys, I'm sorry. No, this is the best stream. This is actually the best one. Oh, I was planning on editing this one, so I'm hoping I'm gonna ask some people to go over this VOD in the morning and to tell me how they feel about it. Cause it's either great or really bad. The second kind of smokers gaming that could possibly exist is weed focused. Yes? Here's the issue though. Weed focused smokers gaming can go in several directions, really. You know, this is the real issue at times. Many of the same type of folk can go so many different ways for so many reasons. And this applies to our friend here, the smokers gaming. Fuck, this is it's the only thing I can think of to compare the way this bit has been going for me so far is to compare it to the way Bim bits tend to go, and I don't think I like that. I like some of Bim Bam. Podcast knows my brother and me. If you are one of those who is not aware, I don't know if you're unfortunately or fortunately not aware. It's kind of a matter of opinion whether that's fortunate or not. I'm scared to admit, but you know, it's what? Yeah. I have some moments of stunning coherency, and then it all goes away because I focus on building. Happening though. Shit is happening, my friends. Countrymen, lend me your ears. Okay, actually I like that one. That was pretty good. I fuck with that one. Fuck with that one. Heavy with the big exhale. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes. We were on. What were we on? Oh. Okay. Yep. Yep. I kind of don't want to finish the smokers gaming bit now after all that gas I put into just starting the bit. It's just not there. It's really bad. It's just not funny. No, I'm not a quitter. I'm not gonna give up. Second guy is, so, weed type has like a lot of options. Chud. Chud is one of the big ones. I'm sad to say. Just no other way to say it. As much sad as I thought. There's not really a better way to turn Scottish. Yeah. So, I'm using that word right. I might have to edit. Jesus. I might have to edit all of this out. And then I'll be left with nothing. From the dust, this edit shall this stream has come. And to the dust it shall return. Yes. Let me some of that, whatever the fuck that was. I gotta give up sometime soon. Oh no. Oh, this is the longest segment of this stream. This is the longest segment of this fucking stream. No. Oh man. Oh man. This is this is phenomenal, actually. Okay. So, yeah, actually, it's in real talk. I think I might need to move on from Smokers Gaming to regain sentience at all. See, I'm talking like normal now. I'm saying normal things. Well, not on a global scale, but for me, this is how I normally am. Damn. But anyway, as soon as I'm not talking about Smokers Gaming, I regain a lot of coherency. It's almost like I picked a dud to wager this whole stream on. Yep. Oh. No, am I thought sorry, give me a moment. I hope I'm not being murdered by phantoms over there. Where's the scandalous phantom? Scandalous phantom. Some of that feels. One of those words feels like it is like kind of like a you are. Do I quit well here? Scandalous does sound a little bit like I'm sort of shaming the Phantom for being like a seducer somehow. I don't know why, but tonally that's what that conjures up to me. This is not this does not represent any sort of prior feelings towards phantoms, to be clear. Or current. Or not prior nor current. This goes hard in 0 ways and goes bad in 3. Man, this account selling viewers was created today. Wow. Today. today. The account's today years old. I was nearly scammed by a 0-year-old person. Isn't that weird? You say 1-year-old. What do you call a person in their first year of life? Newborn? Not specific enough. I'm not proposing a name for really a lot of reasons. What am I saying? Yeah. So Smokers Gaming could be right wing. All right, kind of Joe Rogan-y, you know, could be very Joe Rogan-y. And that's a shame. And those people have completely unpredictable opinions on Israel, frankly. Can go a lot of ways. Can go a lot. You know? And you got standard leftists, gonna be Palestine. You got like a common lib. Yeah, you get like lib smoke, lib weed guys or guys. And they would frankly be the most likely to name something Smokers Gaming, now that I'm really picturing it cleanly and clearly in my head, which tracks with what I said initially, which is that Smokers Gaming, as I claimed initially and is now supported by my current stance, would be a kind of two-state solution, neutral, like, peace option kind of person. Which, I mean, is fair. Like, I get wanting peace for them. I would like for them to have peace, but it's not in like it's not really like a compromise situation type thing that I wish for them necessarily. I mean, yeah, whatever is best for them, you know, is what I'd like. And if that, I mean, like, a compromise is not bad for them. It's just, it's not good for them, but if the other options aren't, there are worse alternatives. I can't be saying all this. I should pull a little sneaky guy now. Whoa. Yeah, but he'd be a two-state solution type person, for sure. Any of these Smokers gaming people could be women, but probably wouldn't be. Just, you know, thinking about it. It's, not. I needed to get more mud bricks and I didn't, so I'm going back down because of that. It's occurring. Anyway, probably women are probably just, I think, less likely to make that their username. Just, you know. Yeah, you do know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. We're actually connected right now. We're one. We're one. You and me. You and me right here. Because now that I finished this bit, you've like, you know my whole essence as a person now. Since I finished this one bit about a fictional content creator named Smokers Gaming, you get me. You know the true me. You and only you who's finished this bit are the one who has the power to save the universe. And I'm talking to you specifically. Unless you are a person who does or has sometimes thought they have, or has ever been told by others that they may suffer from some sort of paranoid delusions. If you are someone who suffers from paranoid delusions, you are not the one. You're a normal man, just to be clear to you. But to everyone else, you, and you specifically, are the one who will save us all, because you have melded with my mind by listening that bit. When am I bringing out the A shit? When am I bringing out the the A rank material? When am I bringing out the actual high shelf shit? When is that coming out? Fucking not today. Not today. That's for fucking sure. Maybe not ever. I don't know if my shelves get that high. I think I might be more of a medium shelfer. But whatever the case may be, I'm funny, and you need to hit that subscribe button and the bell right now, right this second. Or if you're on Twitch, which you aren't, but you could be, hit the follow. Oh god, I'm actually cooking. I'm so cooking right now. Holy shit, man. What's poppin'? Oh! Wait, can I hit that jump shot? Nope. Nope. There, yes. I've absorbed all your power, actually. But just FYI. You still have the power to save the whole world, but I have, like, absorbed, like, most of it. There was a lot more power generated in that exchange, but I deserve it for me, for my own purposes. In order to, you know, just because I'm the one that put things into motion. I deserve some of it, yeah? You can't leave me uncompensated. What are you, a communist? Isn't that right, Mr. John McCarthy? This video is for John McCarthy only. I want all others to leave the video. This is for John McCarthy only. There'll be there will be a timestamp for when you can go listen to me again, but you know, until that's timestamp, this is just for. Is his name even John? I'm pretty sure it's Andrew. No, hang on. It's Joseph. It is in fact Joseph Raymond McCarthy. But whoever John McCarthy is. Come here. What the fuck? I'm flirting with I can't even finish this sentence. It's too bad. It's guys. Oh yeah. I need to actually. This energy actually does rock. I'm just also a little bit too incoherent. The energy's great. I need to bring this on, like the vibes on, but not the incoherency and other problems. Yeah, I'm doing big nods, my friends. Oh, back to deep voice time. Hey, smoke a gammon. Jesus, man. What? Been watching a mini-series with my parents. It's episode 2, since I've been home. Episode 2 I watched earlier, right? So it's a mini-series based on the famous book Catch-22. It's pretty good so far, I think. Yeah, generally. Generally, I think it's pretty good so far. Decent cast. I mean, yeah, pretty good cast. Well written. I think the pacing is bad. And I think one way in which it's bad is there's a lot of scenes in this, which is mostly like a comedy, really, you know, like, come on. The comedy. I need more fucking deep slate tiles. Fucking Christ. That has spent a lot of scenes just doing kind of set to music pieces, like, you know, rolling shots of the characters doing stuff. Like, you know, like, just a big, you get like kind of a half music number where it breaks to play some like 40s, 50s swing music and show the characters doing whatever it is they're doing. Yeah. And, you know, they're just kind of, they're there. You get some nice visuals. Here's the one I can't fucking stand. Several times, it's just been the main character and, like, all the supporting characters, you know, the other army guys, just kind of hanging out, usually with sans shirt in some way. Sometimes the mood is happy, sometimes the mood is sad. The shirt is usually off, and like, it's fine. I'm not against it in principle, or yeah, I mean, no, I should just let it happen. Actually, you know, it's kind of, people want that. Fuck it. They can have that. I approve. They should get what they want if people want that. But also, like, do they? And is it like tonally consistent? Like, I don't know if people want that. Like, yeah, I don't know. Are people out there attracted to the yo-yo? I don't know. I mean, the actor they picked to play him is pretty good looking. No, don't get me wrong. But it's, you know, it's yo-yo. He drops bombs and dodges doing his job by faking needing medical. Just no, actually no. I'm kind of seeing it as we go here. The more I kept saying that sentence, I was like, okay, no, I see the audience there. You know, I'm a smart man. I can see who that would be for. So I don't know. Yeah. No, it has a right to exist, actually. I mean, so do most things, in my opinion. How does it feel that you're watching Peak? This is getting to the point where it is longer than the other two segments where I was maybe not even much more coherent, but somewhat more coherent. This is longer than the more coherent sections. This is like its own section now. Yeah, wow, that's Eep. Wow. What a piece. Let's take a look at what we've got done. Fucking Christ. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I have actually no qualms about any of this. This is fucking fabulous what I've done here. I think this is what it takes. This is why, like, they would always give anyone making mega projects back in the day just shitloads of beer. Because that's what you gave them. You your EOD construction workers beer, and lots of it. All the time. Like the Egyptians did it for the pyramids. I'm not actually like 100% certain, but they probably did in the Middle Ages for cathedrals, because let's fucking face it, it's what people was drinking. Just as a rule, it was the beverage of the time. You know, you give workers beer, and then once they're drunk, they'll just kind of do it. And it might be bad, but it's done. And that's not actually it. It was more of a, I don't think medieval people were drinking on the job, per se. No, they were, actually, well, the Egyptians, I think, were actually, because it would be, frankly, they kind of, because it's a very nutritious beer, these old beers. They're very, well, I mean, beer is very, very high in calories, which is not, not what you look for in a healthy food nowadays. But, like, when you're in the fucking cradle of civilization and farming was invented by, like, your, like, great-great-grandfather, it's like, I'll just take some beer that is going to make me not die. That's really my main priority here. I know that the like Bronze Age was a lot fucking longer than that, and most of the pyramids were built like fucking millions. I don't think it's actually millions, but several thousands of years after the first invention of farming. Because I think we have like maybe a mill. How long has humanity been around? I think only like a mill. Yeah, maybe not even. How old is humanity? How old is, and the first thing couple was 56. Okay, hundreds of thousands. Got it. Cool. 300,000. But I think the only like last how old is farming? I'm gonna say like 15, 10, 12. I know my shit. So like there's a long period of history between when farming happened versus when they really started building shit that has survived in any significant quantity, because they just a little bit of farming for like a couple guys, not the hardest thing. You can make a little wood village and you can subsist, but you start building up slightly more advanced. That's more Stone Age. Now that I'm saying it out loud, that's not fucking Bronze Age. Bronze Age is past all that. Well, for some places, the places actually actively using bronze are past that, but like a lot of places that didn't just kind of kept using stone. Most of Europe. No, that's not true. Well, not in Europe. Some of Europe was pretty late on the copper, on the bronze thing. I mean, like, bronze versus stone is like pretty good, but it's not like iron. It's not iron. Iron tools are a good bit better. So whatever in your mind is the gap between a stone tool and an iron tool, maybe like half that. It's like they're good. They're better than stone by a noticeable margin for some things, but like not unbeatably so. Like you could be dudes with no bronze versus dudes with some bronze, and dudes with no bronze could come out on top for sure. Like, I think it happened. Like, I mean, probably nomadic groups probably often don't really do much smithing. Well, no, like the nomadic pastoralist war guys did manage to get bronze weapons out somehow. So I don't know how they did that. Because like they didn't really how they get it. love the history of our world. Isn't it nice? Sun is setting. Isn't this peaceful? Just me and you hanging out on a roof. I don't like this energy. Earlier I was flirting with John McCarthy. That's his middle name. Earlier I was flirting with John McCarthy. Now I'm like being at least uncomfortable with the audience. Where are we going now? I don't know. I don't like this slippery slope we're on right now. I don't like it. That is not. Oh God, timing wise, that's terrible. That is maybe. I was like on my like pinky that hurt. I was like, no, but this sounds stupid. I had a thing that was sore, and my instinct was to put it in my mouth. Jesus, oh God. Oh fuck, man. Yeah. That is true. That is a true fact about me. Don't say your full name. YouTube doesn't need to know that. Me, Jack. This is my name. Yeah. True fact about me. The Throngler. Yeah, man. Ow! My pinky does hurt. Holy shit. Oh my God. It's like coming together. That was like very, very satisfying alliterational thing. Alliterational? Really? Alliterational. Really? Really? Hello. Oh, it's not that safe. It's a less safe one. It's less safe than that. I was looking at the false sense of security of there being glass separating. It's not. I should go to sleep. Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice little detail. Wow, like we have the walls. That's very pretty. Very good. Man, what a fucking build. I'm getting to tooting my own horn. I feel like, is tooting your own horn like a that's not sick, like a weird sexual euphemism that just didn't survive, is it? Like, that's people saying not to toot my own horn. They aren't saying like not to jack myself off, right? That's not what that means, right? I'm now kind of just being upset at myself for the fact that I even had those words come out of my mouth. Fucking Christ. This is... Oh God. I should like name this a something. There's some words I would say. This is, why is everything out of my mouth this stream sound like I'm implying prejudice at someone? Like I'm not anything, guys. I'm just a nice man. I'm just a nice man. Think about a very nice man. Like the nicest man you know, and then maybe like 5% less. So whatever he believes, what I believe is 5% worse. Unless the guy who's really nice, you know, is also like kind of a monster, because those aren't mutually exclusive in the slightest. But oh God, oh, this sweet shit is stream sauce. Nope. It's very, very tempting for that to be the log off point. for the night because I'm. It's a try not to cringe challenge, but it's myself. You cringe, you lose, but it's me playing against what I am actively saying in any given moment. Did I have a point there? I don't know. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck was I saying? It was some toot my own horn shit, and then I'm gonna have to watch the footage again to figure it out, because I have actually no clue what the fuck I have just said. Stream sauce. Yes. Okay, I got it. Oh god. Yeah, I was just saying because I feel like the weed. I was at that moment feeling like the weed has really powered up this stream. It's like it's given a real special sauce to this, which then came out in like very early 2000s adjective sauce type beat that I do not approve of or want in my life. That feels very rude to it. The sauce? You're worried about being rude to the sauce? Yes. I am worried about being rude to the sauce. What a beautiful world we live in. What a beautiful, look at that. This is the world we live in. This is the real world. Except you, Mr. Paranoid, who was here earlier. No, this isn't, but you know, just, yeah. How am I better at callbacks when I'm high? That doesn't feel like that should be right at all. How'd Mud get up here? Who took it up here? What the fuck is that? Who built a big ass plank stick out in the fucking... It very well could have been me. I very well could be getting upset at myself right now. It might have been. It was either me or Solstice, I think. I don't remember which, though. Holy fuck. This is really starting to look like something at a distance. Oh my god. Big temple core, Roman ass temple. Is that a frog? Is that an albino frog? You should be able to reuse the roots like a safari net. Oh, if anyone does, yeah, people won't know what that is. No one else has played, has had the pleasure of interacting with classic 1.7.10, also 1.12, I believe it did get ported to, mod. Yeah, there was Reloaded 1.17, Mind Factory, and Mind Factory Reloaded for 1.12. It's an absolute pleasure. SafariNet is like a little Pokeball you can put Aminal in. But imagine if you could walk up to something with the roots and snap it in the roots. Maybe like only like you know, one block size creatures, but like some creatures. I could definitely grab a frog in that fucking thing. Look at it. It looks like a container built for a frog, does it not? Why don't you just stare at this thing with me as I bounce up and down in a way that is not nauseating at all to me. Let's go to a stationary one for, you know, the viewer's benefit. I thought I saw a bee, but I think it was just these and they were yellow and it's moving because I know bees are this way. It must be sort of a subconscious relation. Anyway, Tell me that doesn't look like a cage where you could put a crab. Ignore the fact there's like roots in the middle, clearly, like very clearly. Now that I'm looking at it, there's like the roots aren't just on the outside of the block; they're very much on the inside of the block. Okay, well, I think that like a small frog then could like fit. There's no mobs that small. I should be able to put a baby frog in this cage, or a baby chicken. I should be able to put in this cage. For waterlog, and I can put an axolotl on it. It should be allowed. That should be allowed. Simply put. Simply foot. What? Hmm? Yeah, it's probably time. It's probably time to be done for the night. But hey, look at that. That's decent progress. I will take that. That ceiling actually kind of looks sick. It's a great color contrast there. It'll look good. I need to light it somehow, but in a way that won't fuck with the mob farm either. I don't know how to do that. I do not know how to do that at all. One way or another. All right. Well, that was yep. Benvenuto. Ciao. Bye day.